Hello, Cancer signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 26th to the 3rd of March. So let's dive in. I do have a different mic this time. This is my old podcasting mic, but it is so windy today and it's so loud in here because of it that this one has a better sound quality than the other one at the moment. Anyways, let's see. I just updated you guys on the mic. All right, let's see please for Cancer this week. I just did Pisces. All right, your 3 cards is blessed. All right, this is sometimes comes up when we've dodged a bullet or we realize actually I'm glad something didn't happen because I wasn't quite ready for it yet. I'm hearing a learning curve. Something was a learning curve to you. You have Treasure Island, which represents rewards coming in, slow moving, but it's coming in nevertheless. And you have By the Book, which is really about following the status quo. Go with what works. Not the time to invent anything this week. Usually I love to say that, but when that card comes in, it's about sticking to what you know works. Because that seems to be the only direction, or following other people and seeing where it leads you. For some of you, if you do feel a little bit lost or like you're not quite sure what to do right now, this is actually a really good time to kind of look to your community to help you. And I get that message for you guys here because that number 11 is community, it's your dreams, it's your goals. For a lot of you, you could actually benefit by being guided somewhere by somebody else. Maybe someone who has a lot more experience than you in something. This could be someone online who you look to for inspiration, like whatever it is part of your community. And the people around you have some influence for where you're going moving forward this week. So if you're seeing someone and they're saying, I'm successful because of this, and you want that kind of success too, then it's about kind of following the footsteps of something here, okay? But anyway, let's get some other oracles for Cancer signs. You have blossoming abundance. I love that energy, okay? Love that energy. And you have contract coming through. So for some of you, make sure you read the contract fully. Some of you, this could be a job, this could be a home. There seems to be some sort of legal contract coming in. Sometimes it's a soul contract. So this could relate to a person, but I feel like it's a literal message for a contract here, to be honest. So make sure that everything is fair. Make sure you speak your mind to make sure any adjustments might be needed when it comes down to a contract. Don't just sign it blindly. But you do have abundance, so it feels like a good week. But let's dive into it then for you guys. All right, let's dive into Cancer's overall energy for this week. Page of Cups, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups. So that's okay. The Devil is only really coming through as like confusion and fear. The Page of Cups speaks of like an emotional message. It could be how you're feeling. Page of Cups is kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like immature because I'm not calling you that, but it's like you're almost in this very like vulnerable position this week is what I'm sensing. Like you're coming across as like a childlike energy when the Page of Cups is here. So this could just mean that your emotions, you're feeling more sensitive, just like a child would when you're young. You kind of react differently to different levels of news. Like maybe you are just feeling quite emotional about something. 7 of Cups and the Devil is what seems to be like fear and confusion and illusion of something. So some of you might just figure out that something was an illusion. Maybe this here is what you're feeling like you dodged a bullet in. Others of you, there could just be a lot of different beliefs that you have of yourself based on this devil energy, maybe from when you were a child, and that's something that you are kind of like coming out of. Because this is your energy for this week, I think you feel a bit lost, but you feel tied down. That's what the feeling is like. The devil energy is feeling chained to something and feeling like that something has power over you. The 7 of Cups is that illusion of that sense, okay? Let's dive in a little bit deeper to this. What is this devil in the 7 of Cups? The High Priestess. That's like a secret, something being hidden from you. It is also the need to use your intuition here. If you are sensing that something is wrong or something is weird, then the High Priestess here is kind of saying that your intuition is highlighting something here, that something is not true. The Devil and the 7 of Cups, again, it's an illusion, something trying to hold fear over you or trying to condition you through fear. That could be global, that's what happens really is that that's the easiest way to control people, is by using their fears against them. So you could have someone around you who does that. Let's clarify the devil and the Seven of Cups. The Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is talking about you healing from this, you taking a break, you taking a time out, you addressing it, because she's facing those swords now. So for some of you, if this is internal, you have the Queen of Cups now. So this is going from the page to the Queen. Feels like maybe a lot of you had like certain people in your life that were not good for you, and I think that maybe you still hold those beliefs, but this is something that you are healing from, something that you're going deep within about with the High Priestess. She's like a deep, it's like the hidden, like the veil behind her, it represents what's hidden, what's deeper than what we just see and what our physical world shows us. So this could just be spiritually, you're recognizing that there has been like a devil in your energy, like a fear mindset that has actually been causing you to feel lost, confused, stuck maybe even, and like feeling like you don't really have control of your life. The High Priestess with the Four of Swords, maybe some of you could really benefit through like meditation, guided meditation, or anything where you're kind of addressing your thoughts and your beliefs to kind of overcome them and to kind of like think differently about it, because the High Priestess again is like tapping into your subconscious mind, and the Four of Swords is about healing something, and it does feel like it's your belief system. Right, clarify the Page of Cups here. The Three of Cups, okay, let's click one more. The Knight of Cups, a lot of emotions coming through. This specifically feels like people, if I'm going to be very honest with you. So again, your community, it is important. Again, Page of Cups is usually a younger, more immature, emotionally immature energy. Three of Cups, this could be some sort of like good news coming away that makes you feel quite emotional. Like that could be like an emotional release, for example. The Three of Cups is not like a happy ending like the Ten of Cups. I always compare them to, I don't know why, but it's just how I read them. The Three of Cups, it almost feels to me like this sense of like happiness. Even though you've not reached the goal, you're happy of where you are. It's almost my card of like loving the journey, being grateful. It's also a good card about friendships too. So Page of Cups, feeling happy, feeling emotional about the small things. That's amazing. I love that. Maybe it's the fact that you broke free from a certain belief, certain negativity, certain habits, certain temptations, certain people. You feel happy that you have overcome that. And that could actually be bringing up a lot of childhood emotion. I'm seeing you kind of progress already, because Page of Cups, Three of Cups to the Knight of Cups already, just from the sense of relief and this emotional upheaval of something. I do see that you're already ready to move forward with your feelings and ready to put your heart on your sleeve a bit more and ready to be more vulnerable in yourself. More like yourself. I'm hearing that. More like yourself, Cancer. So maybe there was something that was blocking you from being yourself. Maybe it was a certain fear that if you be yourself, then you won't be loved, for example. Like again, I think you're healing that energy. And now you feel more positive. Again, I do see that there will be some friendships coming through this week that will have some significance, whether you're going out with some friends, whether you are just feeling happy with the community that you have. I do see that what's interesting is like your community is leading you towards your independence, which is very interesting. But I think it's because of the experience that people have. It's like you're sharing experience, you're sharing emotions with people. It makes you feel more stable within yourself to go out. I don't know what they mean by that. Like to go on your own. Nine of Pentacles is about really bathing in the things that you've built for yourself. And it is a card of financial freedom, financial independence. It's a card of just freedom in general. Being in your own energy, loving it so much. You don't need anything. You have no attachments to anything or even time. You know, it's just she's in her garden. She is just living life. So for some of you, you are on a path to more independence, maybe even financial freedom. Maybe you have that already, or working on it. For some of you, again, there could be a contract coming through that might actually offer you more abundance or a new experience. And I'm hearing that they want you to take it. You might not feel like you need it, but it actually will be more, it could give you more than you realize. I don't know what they're saying by that, but it's almost like, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see what the blockage is, please, for Cancer this week. The Star. Now, these aren't bad cards. It's literally just your mind, because these two came out. These are both about reaching a goal. These are both about actually attaining something, achieving something. And again, Star card is about community. Four of Wands can sometimes be about community. It's like an engagement. It's about the coming together of two people. Your blockage this week is to do with the feeling stuck in your circumstances, which, you know, she does have swords around her, but there is a way out of them. You know, she's not actually stuck. It's just the being stuck in her head and not being able to see fully the situation makes us feel even more trapped. So there is this energy of overthinking. Maybe it could be your blockage this week from healing and connecting with people. Maybe a bit of like anxiety or just worries, or just, again, like maybe just feeling super stuck, or using the excuse of being stuck because of other things that are valid, from stopping you from connecting with others or connecting to yourself even as well. Okay. Now, the Star card and the Four of Wands, again, you are going to reach a goal. Your blockage is your own mind. It's the own excuse. We're like, well, I can't do it because, you know, I don't want to talk to anybody, or whatever it may be. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm stuck where I am, and, you know, I'm never going to change, or whatever. Like, whatever it is, that's literally like very bad examples. But it's just like, there is something in your head that's making you feel very stuck. But the truth is, you can have success. You can have victory. You can have what it is that you're desiring. Alrighty, let's clarify the blessed card. Temperance. I like that energy. I mean, the blessed card anyway is my card of like not really needing to jump into the flow of life, or not being quite ready to, and instead it's about kind of like balancing above and waiting for the rest of the transformation to happen before moving forward. It's about growth, your personal growth, and both of these actually have wings, which is what I love. You've gained your wings, Cancer, so that means there's something that you have gained. You gained your freedom. Again, you've surrendered from that. We've seen that already. But you're still needing to be patient and balance your energies before moving forward on your path. So I like that energy. Let's clarify the treasure island. Justice and a King of Pentacles. That is like that contract. Basically, Cancer, what this is saying here is that your long-winded rewards are finally coming in. Long-winded, is that way of saying it? Something you've been waiting for a long time is coming in, and it is a really good contract. The Justice and the King of Pentacles seems like somebody's offering you a really good opportunity to do with your finances, to do with your career, to do with you being in a very stable and wealthy position. Like this is your reward for being balanced. Maybe this is a fair situation. The By the Book card. You have some fates coming through, being in the right place at the right time, divine timing coming through. King of Wands, a fire sign could be significant here. By the Book. Queen of Wands and a Five of Swords. So when it comes down to your sense of self, now we do have a couple here, so this could be representing you and somebody else, maybe a relationship of some sort here. Five of Swords is usually a card of conflict. It's usually a card of like maybe even separation for some, or an argument, a falling out. You know, saying things out of anger, saying things out of being hurt, which can cause a separation of some kind, or a discord. Now, the Wheel of Fortune coming through is again a card of fate, divine timing, and usually can be about fortune. But with this card, you never know what you're going to get, really. It's always turning. So with that, with the By the Book, I mean, maybe you end up having a fallout with somebody, a disagreement of some kind. The Five of Wands, well, definitely conflict. There's a conflict here. So what's the solution to this? Strength came through. Leo energy. Page of Wands and a Two of Pentacles. This is really representing like a balance. So if you have had conflict with somebody, I do see that you're coming out of it stronger. Two of Pentacles, it's just like some compromise is definitely needed. Let's get my other deck to clarify this energy. The by the book energy. Five of Swords again. Definitely is some sort of conflict here. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm almost seeing like the Queen of Swords is standing up for herself. So I don't know if that's you. It almost feels like someone's setting a very big boundary. Someone's clearly speaking their mind so that they can move forward and make progress in their life. With that Knight of Pentacles. There could be, you know, fallout in regards to this contract. Okay, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is being clarified by a very strong Sagittarius energy. It's about patience before moving forward. I'm hearing be kind with your words, because the Five of Swords is also like, you know, saying things out of spite, saying things out of anger and later regretting it. So again, make sure that we are balanced before we go ahead with something. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Wands and the Devil energy, which kind of feels like a sense of pride or overcoming the devil energy. Maybe this is somebody who has made you feel like maybe that is where the devil energy is. It could have been in a relationship or in a partnership of some kind. And the Six of Wands is gaining victory with that. But somebody has a lot of pride and ego is what I will say. Random. Let's see the Blossoming Abundance. We'll use a different deck. We have the Eight of Cups. So this happens when you walk away from something. You have the Page of Swords. It's like deepening curiosity into something. You could be researching something and it ends up giving you a lot of success. Maybe there is a lot of haters here, but I feel like this walking away from something and maybe gaining a few haters, or you know, some of you might just be speaking your mind, and that's where it causes a little bit of disconnect. Like we saw the Queen of Swords, like someone speaking truth, setting a boundary. Page of Swords sometimes can be like somebody who's like watching or trying to see what you're up to. And with the Six of Wands, there is a lot of victory on your side. There is a lot of success coming in, especially because this is clarifying blossoming abundance. Like there is a lot of things that you are attaining. It meant that you might have had to walk away from something though first, or leave something behind, or it could be your own emotions, whatever. Page of Swords. Yeah, some people could be jealous of you. When you do this, some people might have some comments to say to try and bring you down. But if you stay true to yourself, you're going to have blossoming abundance. It's like this energy of, yeah. Some of you, it's just really about protecting your decisions and your own like intuition. Because I do see it's leading you somewhere. And this contract, let's see. The Four of Pentacles. That is a card of like being, I think there's a little bit of hesitancy to open up here. You also have the Nine of Cups here, so that is wish fulfillment coming your way. But both of these are a little bit like crossed, a little bit closed energy. I'm not gonna, like the body language feels very closed off. Why? With contract. Queen of Pentacles. So here's that contract. There's like a financial situation, like, or career-wise, like there is a contract coming in. You might not be open to it straight away, but this is your wish fulfillment. This is your reward. Six of Swords. It might mean that there's some travel needed. But Six of Swords about moving towards calmer waters. So yeah, you have Ten of Pentacles here. So this is going to bring you a lot of luxury, a lot of abundance your way. This contract, this work situation is your reward for a lot of things. All right, I just want to clarify that by the book card again. The Hierophant, again, it could be a marriage. Again, it could be a relationship. Seven of Cups. Now we are seeing, in this specific area, we are seeing a lot of like repeating cards from this devil energy. This illusion that we spoke about before. This conditioning through fear. You know, if someone's like, oh, well, Cancer, you don't want to do that, because if you do that, then, you know, what if it all comes falling down? Like someone might be instilling fear in you to control your decision making. Be careful of that. I don't like that. Because Five of Swords, let's just look at that Five of Swords again. The sun, like freeing yourself from it. Some of you are recognizing someone doesn't have your best interest in mind. The Five of Cups, yeah, that's some disappointment here, but again, you do have these repeating cards. Either way, you're gonna succeed. Either way, you're gonna have what you want, but it's just like you might be having to let go of certain people, and that might be disappointing to you, who just don't really actually believe in you, or there's something there, or maybe it's a part of yourself you're letting go of, that, you know, something that doesn't believe in you is trying to control you. And then that's where that conflict is, and that's where the gossip comes in. You see that the Page of Wands in this deck in particular gives me such negative connotations, like especially when it's paired with the Five of Wands, because it's like someone's conflicting thoughts are causing them to speak very conflictingly. Meaning that it's like, oh, well, you don't want to do that, Cancer. Like if you do that, then, you know, you're really going to turn out like that kind of person. Like it's like weird. It's backhanded. It's from their own fears. Maybe someone's instilling their own fears into you. Regardless, I think you're going to go on and do it anyways, like whatever this new energy is. I didn't like that. It could be, I mean, it could be a friend. Could be someone here who you thought you were on the same page of as, and it turns out that they're actually like a big hater in disguise. But usually, you know, I'm not going to put it all on them and say that they're intending to do that. For some of you, maybe this is someone who is, but for others of you, like, just be mindful that some people will speak fear onto you because that's what they live, and it doesn't make it right that they're speaking fear onto you, but it's because they have fear within themselves, so it's just their only way of speaking, you know. But anyway, that's why I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I hope this reading has helped in some way, made you aware of some things that might come up this week for you. I hope the audio has been okay. I hope you can't hear the wind because it's so loud. It's so distracting for me. But I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.